The festive spirit of the holiday season truly came alive in the heart of New York City, where two beloved television personalities, Hoda Kotb and Savannah Guthrie, shared a heartwarming moment that captured the essence of gratitude, friendship, and the joy of giving back. As the massive balloons floated high above the streets, lined with cheering crowds bundled in their winter coats, the parade unfolded like a living tapestry of American tradition. Giant characters from beloved children's stories bobbed gently in the crisp autumn breeze, while marching bands from across the country blasted upbeat tunes that echoed off the skyscrapers of Herald Square. Families gathered on sidewalks, kids perched on parents' shoulders, eyes wide with wonder at the spectacle that has defined Thanksgiving mornings for generations. Amid this whirlwind of color and sound, Kotb and Guthrie stepped into the spotlight, their reunion not just a professional collaboration but a poignant reminder of the bonds that endure beyond the studio lights and early morning rushes. Kotb, with her signature radiant smile and effortless warmth, arrived on the scene looking every bit the holiday icon in a vibrant red coat that seemed to mirror the enthusiasm bubbling around her. The fabric caught the morning light just so, adding a pop of cheer to the ensemble, completed by a crisp white scarf that fluttered lightly as she moved. Beside her stood Guthrie, elegant and poised in a sophisticated white and tan plaid coat from Burberry, the subtle pattern evoking the cozy patterns of a family hearth. Their outfits were more than mere attire. They were statements of celebration, blending classic style with the playful energy of the day. As the cameras rolled and the live broadcast began, the two women shared a lingering embrace, the kind that speaks volumes without words, a silent acknowledgement of shared histories, late-night preparations, and the unbreakable camaraderie forged in the high-stakes world of morning television. "It's so good to have you back where you belong," Guthrie said to Kotb, her voice laced with genuine affection that cut through the parade's cacophony. The words hung in the air, a testament to the deep professional and personal connection these two have nurtured over the years. Kotb, ever the quick-witted responder, laughed softly, her eyes sparkling with a mix of nostalgia and excitement. Together they launched into the coverage, their banter flowing as naturally as the procession of floats gliding past. They danced in place to the infectious rhythms of the performers, hips swaying to the beat of brass instruments and the cheers of the audience. It was a moment of pure, unscripted joy, where the weight of the world seemed to lift, replaced by the lightness of shared laughter and the magic of the season. This reunion wasn't born in a vacuum. It was the culmination of a journey that had taken Kotb away from the daily grind of the anchor desk but never fully from the family she had built there. For years she had been a fixture in the lives of millions, rising before dawn to deliver news, inspiration, and a touch of levity to start the day right. Her transition out of that role earlier in the year had been met with a wave of support, but it also marked a deliberate shift toward priorities that tugged at her heartstrings. Motherhood, with all its tender chaos and profound rewards, had called her home. Her daughters, Haley Joy and Hope Catherine, at ages 8 and 6 respectively, represented a world of firsts and everyday miracles that she was determined not to miss. The decision to step back wasn't made lightly. It was a recalibration, a choice to trade the adrenaline of live broadcast for the quiet triumphs of school drop-offs, bedtime stories, and spontaneous kitchen dances. Reflecting on that change, Kotb had shared in intimate conversations how liberating it felt to reclaim those stolen moments. "It's really cool to just realize that there's so much more to life," she had mused, her voice carrying the weight of newfound clarity. No longer bound by the relentless schedule, she could immerse herself in the daily rhythms of her children's lives, their laughter echoing through the house, the way Haley's curiosity sparked endless questions, or how Hope's tiny hand fit perfectly in hers during evening walks. These were the scenes she had glimpsed from afar for too long, glimpses stolen between segments and commercial breaks. The hardest part, she admitted, was the loss of that instant camaraderie, the kind that blooms effortlessly in a newsroom filled with like-minded souls. Walking into a room and feeling an immediate connection without the need for schedules or setups. That was the magic she missed most. Guthrie, her steadfast friend and former on-air partner, had been there through it all, offering not just support but a listening ear that understood the nuances of their shared world. In one particularly poignant exchange, Guthrie had leaned in, eyes full of curiosity, and asked, "Tell me what it's like on the other side." Kotb's response was raw and revealing. The freedom was exhilarating, but the void left by those daily interactions was palpable. It was a conversation that bridged their worlds, one still immersed in the spotlight and the other exploring the softer glow of domestic life. Yet, even in her new chapter, Kotb's ties to her professional family remained strong. Thanksgiving, with its themes of togetherness and reflection, provided the perfect backdrop for this bridge to span once more. The parade itself was a feast for the senses, a sprawling extravaganza that wove together threads of history, pop culture, and community spirit. Enormous balloons depicting iconic figures, from cartoon heroes to fantastical creatures, required teams of handlers to navigate the urban canyon, their faces a study in focused determination and delight. Floats adorned with twinkling lights and intricate designs told stories of holiday cheer, from pilgrim tales to modern-day tributes to diversity and resilience. Marching bands, their uniforms crisp and formations precise, poured energy into every step, drums thundering like a heartbeat for the city. Performers of all ages took the stage, from high-kicking dancers in sequined outfits to choirs whose harmony soared above the noise, evoking a sense of unity that transcended the cold November air.